because baby is ready. We ready to work. Good morning. Hello. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Ray. I'm so excited. My baby has been signed up to a talent agency. He was signed to an agency about a month ago, but we just got everything finalized. We just got in all his documents and all of that good stuff, got his work permit, so he is ready to work. So we are headed down to the agency today because he has to take pictures. He has to take updated pictures. So he's having his photo shoot, and I'm very excited because he did so well on his first photo shoot. I mean, he was a natural. As soon as we put him down and he was in front of that camera, he was smiling and posing, and it was like he was born to do this. About to hop on the expressway. It's 11 o'clock now. It's 11 a.m. We need to be there by 11:30. GPS says we should be there by 11:24. So hopefully we don't hit any kind of crazy traffic. We won't hit any crazy kind of traffic. I'm speaking it in the name of Jesus. And we will be there very soon. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, we're back home. Cassius did so well. I'm so proud. I am so in my Momager era, like so proud. I just can't wait. I'm so excited for what's ahead of him. Like, I just want to see my baby's face on billboards. I want you to see his face in Target. I want him to be everywhere. Move over, Michael B. Jordan, because Cassius is coming through. But anyway, it's time for some lunch. Stopped at Whole Foods. I was just craving some seafood today, so we got crab cakes, and I want to make some cream spinach. So I have cream spinach and crab cakes for lunch. I have some white wine. I'm just gonna pop this in the freezer so this can chill. I might not have this with my meal. I'll probably have it after he takes a nap. It is gorgeous outside today. It's supposed to get up to like 71 degrees, but it already feels like it's in the 70s. It's so beautiful. So I would love to have a glass of wine out in my yard today. So we'll see. So I'll put this in the, it's already kind of cold. I got it out of my basement, but I'll put that in the freezer so that can chill. And then hopefully sir will take a nap. But if he doesn't, that's okay. We'll go outside and get us some sunlight and just spend a nice afternoon. So let's get this little boy walking around baffles me every single time I see it. He is just moving. He's such a little man. But anyway, let's get cooking. Let's make lunch because I'm so hungry. Out of toy. Don't play with that. So update, since the last time we spoke, our last vlog, my resident stray cat Shelby had kittens. Not only did she have kittens, she gave birth on my patio couch. Yeah, so that was a mess. I posted the video and everything on my TikTok page, so if you're not following me on there, go follow me on there. But she gave birth on my couch because I had a tarp over my couch, the couch cover. So she crawled under there, gave birth, and she had her kittens hiding it up under there. And one night I was upstairs sitting in the whiskey room, and the window faces like our backyard, and I could just hear a baby meowing. So the next day, I didn't go out there that night because black folks don't go investigate nothing at night. But the next day I came out and looked up under there, and she had given birth. There were little baby kittens under there. So my man and I relocated them to the little winter shelter that I made, which was basically just a storage container that I cut a hole in. We put a new blanket in there, and they have been just living on our back porch for the past, I want to say 2-3 weeks now. So every day we make sure that we feed them, give them water. Mama, of course, mama and daddy, because Jerome is the daddy and he takes his daddy duties very seriously. So let's go feed mama while we wait on the food to get ready, and then I can show you guys the kittens because they are so cute. Oh. Come out here and check and just lift the lid and check on them every day. So see? Okay. Hi, babies. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, Mama, you're doing a good job. You're doing such a good job. The baby's looking so good. I need to get a new tripod. Baby's still upstairs rolling around, so I'm waiting to go outside. If he doesn't go down for a nap, then I'll just go upstairs and get him and put his shoes on, and maybe he wants to play outside or we'll just play in the living room. It doesn't matter. That's fine. That's fine. But I went ahead and poured myself a glass of wine and changed my clothes. So back in January, I spent about a week, almost 2 weeks, because every day I did a little bit at a time, but I just went down a long list. I started researching talent agencies that represent children, represent babies, and I had my list. I just emailed a different agency every single day, maybe like 3 to 5 different agencies, however much energy I had for that day. But I reached out to different agencies every single day for a week, almost 2 weeks. And then a couple of agencies did get back to me, but the agency that we ended up going with, they were so excited. Like, they moved a lot faster than the rest of the agencies that I was in contact with. They brought him in, they did a test shoot, which basically they just wanted to take a bunch of photos of him, and then they have a meeting on it and decide whether or not they want to sign him, whatever that criteria is. And then maybe like a week later, after his first shoot, they emailed me and was like, oh, we want to sign him. That was so exciting. They signed him, but then it took a month. They signed him in March, but all of April I had to get like so much paperwork together. So if any of you mamas, parents, daddies interested in anything like that, like having your child represented by an agency for acting, modeling, whatever you want, there's a lot of paperwork that you have to do in order for your child to be able to legally work. Like, for instance, in Illinois, I know it's like this in other states, especially California. In Illinois, you have to the child has to have a work permit, and you have to set up a what they call a block trust account. It's also called a Coogan account. So basically, by law, a working minor has to have a block trust account where 15% of their income 15% of their income has to automatically go into this block trust account, and it cannot be touched until they're 18 years old, which I love that, because you know, you've seen some stories of child actors who got grown and then found out that their parents like spent all of their money. So this is kind of like that extra protection. You have to get a signed doctor's note from their pediatrician saying that they're healthy and able to work. You also need to submit their birth certificate, their social security card. You need to apply for an EIN, because when you get paid from these different companies as talent, you are paid as a business versus an individual. So you have to set up a business banking account for all of those payments to go into. And then you also need to get a work permit from your state. Like for the state of Illinois, we had to go through the Department of Education, and you had to do an interview, which luckily I didn't have to take him in. We were able to do it by Zoom. So you do this little interview. Basically, they want to see the child and make sure that the child is healthy and everybody is in good standings, and you have to submit all this paperwork to them. That turnaround was pretty quick. The process that took the longest was setting up that block trust account. I ended up finding an Actors Credit Union here in Chicago that made the process so easy. So if any of you guys have any questions like on specifics of like what trust, what credit union I use or anything like that, just drop me a comment, let me know, and I will get that information over to you. But yeah, so once we got all his paperwork done, they were like, let's go ahead and schedule him, because you know, babies, children in general, they change so much within a short span of time. They just grow up so quickly. So every so often they have to do updated photos. So that was what today was for. We needed to do updated photos so that they can go ahead and submit him out for work. So now it's just a waiting process. But this agency I am very happy with. They work with a lot of the major brands like Kohl's and Carter's and Fisher Price and like all those big names. So I am really excited. They already said they had people that were looking for baby models. So just go ahead and slide Cassius right on in there, because baby is ready. We ready to work. I am in my momager mode. Okay, it's really quiet now. Let me see, because I want a wine and garden. It's 4:22 right now. His dad should be home. He'd probably be home within an hour or so. So that lines up perfectly. I like to get his nap in around the time. I don't know if y'all can see him, but you see him standing up. He's standing up blowing bubbles right now. It does not appear that baby wants to take a nap, so I'm gonna go upstairs and get him, and maybe we'll go outside. I don't know, it's kind of getting cloudy. When it's sunny, it's really hot, but when it's cloudy, it's very breezy out today. It can get kind of cool, so maybe we'll just play inside until he just passes out. But yeah. What you want? Back away from the baby. Stay away from the baby. You see the babies? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Let's do some, you want chicken nuggets for dinner? Alright. Push it. Push. Good job. And okay, we are back home. That was such a beautiful walk, well needed. Hopefully I can keep the pace and keep it going. I just laid Cassius down for a nap. Hopefully he will actually take one, but if he doesn't, then I'll bring him back down for playtime and just let him wear himself out. But all I really want right now, after that wonderful salad, that salad, cucumber salads are really my jam. So good. I just want a coffee. I just want a coffee. Now this is one of my favorite coffees. If you don't have a Phil's in your city, oof, girl, Phil's is like definitely my top 3 coffee spots. Love them, love them, love them, love them. So I have their filtered soul, and by no means are these coffee beans cheap. This bag of coffee after tax is about 23 bucks. It's kind of pricey for a bag of coffee, but it's in that range, like $16 to $25 bag of coffee. But it's worth it because a cup of coffee from them probably will cost you about like $5–6 depending on what size you get. So it ends up paying for itself because you get so many cups of coffee from this one bag. And of course my battery is dying. Hang on, let me change the battery. I can hear Cassius upstairs talking. I don't know why this child just refuses to take naps. Instead, he prefers to just pass out wherever he is in the middle of playing. Whatever. Anyway, so at Phil's Coffee, they grind the coffee beans there for each cup, freshly ground. So good. So I ground up my coffee beans. Now they use a pour over. I do have a pour over, but I didn't feel like doing a pour over. So I use my French press. This works just as well. I haven't had an issue or any kind of like difference in flavor or anything like that. Not that I've noticed, but yes, I have my ground up coffee beans in here, and I just put some hot water in here, and we're just going to press it down. Only have enough in here for at least 1 cup. They use about a tablespoon of brown sugar. This is a tablespoon size. Okay, got my cup, got my little Nespresso mug, put that in there. Like that, and then pour the coffee over it. Oh, that's a perfect pour. Okay, girl. It's very rare I get them perfect pours. Then they use heavy whipping cream. So I have my froth it up heavy whipping cream here. I'm gonna just top that. So one of the extra things that they do is they mix it like a drink at a bar. Be careful not to burn yourself when you're doing this. It's good enough right there. Put it in here. Oops. Of course, I run out of memory. Oh my God. That's just a sign for me to go sit down. Go sit down, girl. I'm so tired. I'm not tired like sleepy. I'm tired like I'm drained. I walked 3 miles today, and my body feels it because I'm not used to it anymore, but I'm about to get back on my routine so that I can drop some more weight because we have a trip coming up in August and I want to look pristine. Okay, so I got my coffee. Cheers. Absolutely perfect. Tastes just like I picked it up from Phil's. You all should try this. If you have a Phil's in your city, I don't know if they probably do ship too, if you want to order it online, but this coffee is so good. Make sure you get the filtered soul. Look who's awake. Let me tell you something. You don't have no patience, don't become a parent, because children will test it to the limits. Ain't that right? So I guess we're about to go in here and maybe watch some TV, because I have no energy to do anything else. And maybe he'll take a nap, maybe he won't. But either way, I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Can't focus on me.